So I've had many people ask me my excitement level for Elio, the new original Pixar film that comes out later this week. And here's the thing, I have intentionally not watched a trailer or any kind of marketing for any Pixar film in a decade. Like whenever I go see films that I anticipate is probably going to be preceded by a Pixar trailer, I will actually stand by the door of the theater.
He literally runs out.
I will run out of the theater so I don't see the trailer. The reason I do this is because I love going into films cold and like experiencing the story as it is unfolding and learning about these characters the way that the writers like intend it to be. So I have no expectations for Elio because I know extremely little about it. Literally the extent of my knowledge is that it's about a boy with an eye patch who gets abducted by aliens. That's it. That's literally all I know about this film. I started doing this because back in 2015 when Inside Out released, I had just gotten back from doing some missionary service for my church, and so I hadn't been watching TV or using social media or anything. So the only thing I knew about Inside Out were that there were these colorful characters that I had been seeing on posters. So my friend and I got to the theater like right after the short began, and it was the lava short, and so I watched that whole thing thinking that that was Inside Out, and when the song ended, I thought, oh, okay, so like the colorful characters are gonna like live on this volcano. And then when the credits were like directed by James Ford Murphy, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about the shorts. I didn't even know that Coco was set in Mexico before I saw it, let alone that the majority of it was in the afterlife. So like when Miguel strums the guitar and suddenly everyone's a skeleton, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be good. Like I had no idea that that was the premise. Same with Luca. The only thing I knew about it is that it took place on the Italian Riviera. So like when Luca gets pulled out of the water and turns into a human, my mind was blown because I didn't know that's where the story was going. People frequently talk about how the marketing for Elemental was terrible and like that was a big reason why it wasn't as successful. And I like can't contribute to that conversation at all. Some people have called me a fake fan for doing this. And I disagree. I'm trying to enhance my experience. So to answer your question, I am very excited for Elio because it is a new original Pixar film, but I have no idea what to actually expect. I just keep an open mind and I'll see the movie as it was intended to be seen.